All right, you guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about Modern Warfare 2, the new game from Infinity Ward that is set to be released this holiday season. And we just got some new leaks and rumors that point to when the game is going to be officially revealed. And this is all according to Tom Henderson, who just published a report yesterday that not only gives us information regarding the global reveal of Modern Warfare 2, but also when we will see the multiplayer reveal for the game. Hey, what's up, you guys? Wes here. Welcome back. And to get started, we are going to talk about the biggest news, and that is the current reveal date for Modern Warfare 2. Well, if we take a look at Tom Henderson's article, the title says, and I quote, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 to be revealed in early June. Now, Tom said in the article, several sources have suggested that this year's highly anticipated Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 by Infinity Ward is set to be revealed in June. This reveal is expected to be in the form of a standardized reveal trailer that we have all come to expect from Call of Duty, and is likely only to have campaign footage. Now, if you guys have ever been a part of a traditional Call of Duty reveal, like for instance Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19, then you should kind of know that this is what is expected. Usually we get something in May or even June that only shows the campaign, and then later down the line, a couple months later, we will get some sort of multiplayer reveal. So thus far, everything is kind of making sense. It all fits into the normal launch marketing that Call of Duty usually does. Well, the article then goes on to say that sources had also suggested that campaign gameplay is also expected to be revealed at an event when E3 is meant to be. So if you guys did not know, E3 is officially canceled this year. They're not going to have an in-person event or a digital event, and that is mainly because the ESA has just kind of been going downhill lately. And to combine that with the fact that publishers are not really interested in spending money on the ESA to do their marketing, and then you have to account for the global situation, it makes sense that E3 is not happening. But the article then says it is supposed to be at an event when E3 was meant to be, which means we're going to get something around the same time as Summer Games Fest 2022. Summer Games Fest is the event that's being held by Jeff Keighley, the host of the Game Awards. And it was previously announced that Summer Games Fest will be taking place on the 9th. So that backs up the assertion that Tom Henderson made that we're going to get something around the same time as Summer Games Fest. The article says, and I quote, Summer Games Fest was announced earlier today to be taking place on June 9th, which would be fitting for a campaign walkthrough if Modern Warfare 2 reveal takes place just beforehand. Tom then said that although I've not been able to get a definitive answer as to if June 2nd is the date, the Ghost of Hope on Twitter, who has accurately released Call of Duty information in the past, has also suggested that June 2nd is in fact the reveal trailer date. So if we actually take a look at what Ghost of Hope said on Twitter, he said June 2nd for Modern Warfare 2's reveal trailer from what I'm hearing. I was told May 30th, but it's the same week, so close enough. Now in the article, Tom then talked about the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2, when we're supposed to get the reveal date. So typically when we get the reveal is usually in between August and September, and this is aligning with what Tom Henderson then went on to say in the article. He said sources have also suggested that Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer will likely be revealed in August, but it's currently not clear if that will include a Warzone event, as we've seen with the past two Call of Duty reveals. So the last two games, we actually had multiplayer events in Warzone that showcased not only the reveal trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but also the train event where you had to essentially RPG the train. That took place in Warzone, that actually teased Call of Duty Vanguard. That's when we got the first reveal trailer for Vanguard. So I would expect to see something. Now we do know the next big thing that's happening in Warzone is the Operation Monarch event, which is Godzilla versus King Kong, which should be a cool event. I doubt it's going to have anything to do with Modern Warfare 2, but only time will tell for that aspect. I think this is their first attempt at really doing a Fortnite style big event for Call of Duty Warzone. So if you're going into that event expecting to see something with Modern Warfare 2, it is not going to be the place for that. There is a completely different marketing plan to hype up the reveal and release date for Modern Warfare 2. Now the article then goes on to say that these past couple of weeks, several teases have meant that the marketing for Modern Warfare 2 has already started, with NFL prospects already being given a first look at the game via a campaign mission. Now, if you guys remember back in 2019, we also saw the same thing with the NFL draft. This is kind of how traditional marketing works for Call of Duty. We're going to continuously seeing different artists and influencers and just personalities that are traditional media influencers that have nothing to do with gaming promote Call of Duty, because the goal is to put eyeballs that are not already gaming fans or Call of Duty fans for that matter. Now the report then goes on to say that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is yet to officially be revealed by Infinity Ward. He stated that his previous reports on the likes of VGC should give a good understanding of where Call of Duty is heading this year. The game will introduce a new mode called the DMZ, which is Infinity Ward's take on an extraction-based game that is becoming increasingly popular among gamers. This is of course the Escape from Tarkov / Hazard Zone game mode. Tom then said that Call of Duty Warzone will also be getting a new title too, currently called Warzone 2, which will be fully revealed later this year. And finally, Tom said that although details for Call of Duty Warzone 2 are pretty slim, it seems that the mode could release a couple of weeks after the release of Modern Warfare 2 rather than months, but I'll have to wait for a more clear understanding on the details of Warzone 2 closer to the Modern Warfare 2's launch. Modern Warfare 2 is expected to release later this year in October or November. So now in terms of Warzone 2 and when it's going to be released, we know that it's being built on a completely new engine. The entire game is being built from the ground up, and Warzone is going to be a tailored experience for multi-platform use. Now in terms of when we should expect to see Warzone 2's launch, I'm guessing that it will probably be a month after Call of Duty Warzone 2's official launch date. We know that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will indeed be a 2-year game. It is one of the first games in Call of Duty history to not have another game releasing the next year. So that means Warzone 2 should have plenty of time to live and breathe, even if it doesn't launch at the same day as Modern Warfare 2 or even a month after. In my opinion, I think they should wait at least like a month or even 2 months after the game release to release Warzone 2, because if this new game is going to have the gunsmith as well as being able to get your own loadout, then I would expect they want people to have time to be able to unlock their weapons and get their gunsmith squared away before Warzone initially launches. But who knows, maybe they want people to have an authentic experience in Warzone that is based primarily on ground loot. Now there's also the possibility that Warzone 2 is going to feature attachments that are removable in the actual game. If that's the case, then gunsmith wouldn't really be necessary, so it might be hard for them to actually accomplish that. I think Warzone 2 has the possibility of reviving Call of Duty in general, but there's also this other game mode that I think that I will be spending most of my time, and that is the DMZ. Apparently, we're going to be getting different tailored maps that are not the Warzone map, specifically built for DMZ, which is actually really good news. One of my biggest complaints for Battlefield 2042's Hazard Zone is the fact that all of the maps that we got for Hazard Zone are also all-out warfare maps, so there wasn't anything unique or different about the mode, besides the fact that the mode just kind of sucked in general. So I hope that whatever Infinity Ward decides to do for DMZ, they take notes from games like Escape from Tarkov and try to make something similar to that experience, but just not as hardcore and gritty as Tarkov is. Make it so that the casual gamer can get used to it and actually enjoy that mode. Gamers want a looter shooter game like Escape from Tarkov that doesn't have a massive barrier of entry. Now, one thing that I would also like to see for DMZ is to have some sort of currency system that is similar to Escape from Tarkov and essentially just make the game a fully fleshed out looter shooter, where you could take some of your progression items and actually do a Warzone just based on stuff that you've previously looted. Like, imagine you grind out DMZ, you get your character build to how you want it to be, and then from there you take that build and you put him into the Warzone and try to win the game with you and your squad. That might be what they're planning to do. I have no idea. We won't really know until we actually get to see the game. But either way, if I was a Call of Duty developer, that is something that I would be thinking of, because that provides another layer of immersion that I think would be pretty cool. If Call of Duty is able to have 3 successful pillars of their game with multiplayer, with Warzone 2, and even this DMZ mode, then we are looking at what could be the greatest Call of Duty of all time. But guys, that is going to wrap it up with this video. Are you excited for Modern Warfare 2? Let me know in the comment section. Do me a favor, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check back again tomorrow for another video like this one.